swing for Mills first up. Of course, the left-right combination, always handy as well.
Both these two were quite awful in the field. They both dropped catches. Incredibly skillful with the bat in hand. But I've got to say, this batting lineup is unbelievable.
Oh, that's a very nice cover drive from Gambhir. And he's underway with it at boundary.
Well, Gambhir's not letting Mills settle in terms of any length because he's on the charge. Good momentum into the stroke. He made, what, 2.5 strides there. Completely changed the length of the ball. Turned a good length into a half volley. And then just punched it.
What a blow. What a blow into the scoreboard.
Well, I've seen a lot of sixes hit at this ground, but I don't think I've seen one as neatly tucked away into the scoreboard. What balance. And what a result. Just coming right onto the middle of the bat. And look at this. Smashes in to the Perry sign on the scoreboard.
Right. That was the in-swinging seamer. What's he going to follow it up with? Slow ball. Through the onside. This will be 4 more.
Just leg side. That was the ball was nicely delivered from a length point of view, but it was leg stump, and Sewag's too good when given the opportunity. He just rolls the wrists.
He's got going now. Danger here for the Black Caps. Here's Sewag straight through. Cover point for 4.
Oh, nothing wrong with the delivery at all. This is just genius at work. Balance. He keeps his head down. His hips are nicely open and is allowing that blade to swing through. Dream about those shots, Riggett.
Sewag's got him. Sewag's got him. 1, 2 bounces over extra cover.
What a shame. It was just too short, too wide. It was almost that last ball kind of situation for Thompson, and he couldn't quite pull it off. 45 for none after 6. See the angle. It was pretty easy pickings in the end for Sewag. It just sat up and said, "Spank me."
And it got spanked.
And through into Sewag's pull shot for 4. Familiar sight, especially for Ian O'Brien, who's been short throughout the series.
Yes, it brings up the half century for the Indians. 50-run partnership coming in quick time, just the start they wanted. You can see Sewag is a man at short mid-wicket. He is deliberately ensuring that he clears that man. Picks the length up so quickly, that's why he can hit it in front of square. Dangerous customer, and looking good at the moment. 35 from just 24 balls.
Wow, 4 more. Through mid-wicket, he's been strong, but down the ground he shows when O'Brien over pitches, he's just as dangerous. Small margin of error.
There's no half measures with him whatsoever.
In the air, could be out over the top, and the 4th 4 of the over. Wonderful over from India. Wonderful shooting from Sewag.
It's 65 for no loss.
65 without loss after just 8 overs. New Zealand bowlers once again under pressure, and the Indian batsmen making hay. Outstanding conditions. Oh, Gambhir on the act. Get to the boundary, well fielded. sprawling stop. 2 more to the total.
What's good to see is looking to time the ball today. Gambhir not just trying to knock the cover off the ball, and he's looking to play creating shots. Viru enjoying himself. Quiet laugh at the other end. Smacked 4 boundaries in O'Brien's last over. The last boundary, didn't time it well. Still got enough bat on that to clear mid-on, and the ball raced away to the boundary. Big over. 17 runs of that last over.
Fixing Kuriats. Couldn't pick it up. The running's been good so far in this innings. Have taken many singles, more so from Gambhir to get Sewag on strike. This time it might have been close.
Yes, had he collected it, it would have been tight, but I still feel that the understanding is so good between these two. They play for the same state, the same zone. They've been batting for a long time with each other, and sensible cricket from Gambhir, giving as much of the strike as possible at this stage to Sewag, who's on fire. 47 from just 28, already 8 boundaries and a massive 6.
Top ball, good area for Mills. It's been a definite plan from the Indians that when Gambhir has been on strike to nudge it and go. Sure, the New Zealand fielders have adjusted as quick as they would have liked, or their skipper would have liked. Patel on a number of occasions has been the culprit, and on that occasion may have let an opportunity go by to turn the match, which is what New Zealand need.
They need wickets, because if they're going to look at just containment, this Indian batting lineup is a powerhouse. Once they get off to a start, there's enough depth in batting, even if there's no Tendulkar playing this game. So wickets the key. Will keep chipping away, try and build pressure, take some risks as a captain. That's what Vittori will have to do, probably get himself on at some stage.
Over-pitched again from Mills. Sewag not getting this one as well as others. Patel cuts it to 2. Once again, the intense there. The New Zealand top bowler, top seam bowler, under pressure again.
Yes, that's what he can do, Sewag. Creates doubts in the bowler's mind, because as you run in, you know if you don't get it right, he's going to smack you, no matter what the state of the game. He's got his areas where he likes hitting. Today, he's looking to hit straight and down the ground. And when he gets the opportunity or the ball is pitched up.
Used to the wrists to bring up 50 for Virender Sewag. Consistent and powerful. He got India off to a great start, chasing New Zealand's 281. Fantastic 50 off just 31 balls.
Yes, and this large crowd here today, a very noisy crowd, have been treated to terrific entertainment. Well, playing his natural game, plenty of big shots. One of the great entertainers in world cricket at the moment.
Beautiful shot through the covers from Gambhir to finish off another productive over from India. What a beautiful shot. We're talking about Sewag, but that's as good as anything we've seen tonight. It's India 75 without loss.
Excellent innings from Virender Sewag. Started off in a hurry. That was a massive 6 early on. And he's peppered the offside field as he normally does. Not afraid to take the aerial route. Pulls, cuts, drives down the ground. All there for the crowd to see. And then he took 4 boundaries in 1 over from O'Brien. And brought up his half-century.
This is brutal down the ground from Sewag. The red line's indicating the boundaries that have been struck. The big blue one indicates the 6 of Thompson, which got him underway that over. And the 2 deflections where the New Zealand bowlers missed. which has been common because the Indian batsmen have put them under pressure right from ball one.
As you can see in the background, the umbrellas start coming up. It's a heavy shower. It's come out of nowhere. Might just be a passing one, but it'll take the players off the field. It might just stop as they go off. Well, it's a good time now for New Zealand to go back, regroup, rethink a strategy of how to break this opening partnership. Well, the crowd are happy. That play will start. Remember, you need 20 overs for a game, so still 10 overs have to be bowled. So over number 11 about to commence.
Target now 263.43. Feel Danny Vittori already with a slip in. A sign that he is listening to you, Ravi. Wants to take wickets. He knows he's the key. Wickets will be the key to get them back into the match. If he can slide one through, maybe a bit greasy. Not sure it's going to turn, but if he can get one just to hold and maybe move fractionally away and take the edge.
That's why he has a slip, because the ball will skid through after pitching now. There's every chance if the batsman's a little lazy, he will get the outside edge.
There you go.
You've got to be patient. It can happen quickly. It'll take you an over or two.
Wow, that's not the plan. That's 4 more to India. 4 more to Gambhir. Too short from Vittori. Didn't skid on. Held up. Gambhir puts it away.
Yes, it's a loose delivery and put away nicely. Gets into good position, knows exactly where the fielders are in the deep, and splits the gap.
Another aggressive move from Danny Vittori. Looks like they're aiming to take the power play, and there you are. Bowling power play.
It's not a bad idea, because what it does, it forces the captain to get the field in. It's not a bad idea at all, because what it does now is the field comes in and 2 batsmen are well set. They want this game to be over as quickly as possible, just in case it rains later on. You need 20 overs for a game, so they're making use of it early with 2 batsmen well set.
Short from O'Brien. And to the boundary. Finer than Sewag wanted. Didn't come out of the middle of the bat. He had enough on it to get it over the keeper and down for 4.
What it will do is it'll again make sure there's a shift in momentum, because the Indians will have to go for it. They've asked for the batting power play, and they'll take the attack to the bowlers. And he starts off with the top edge.
Brian's first 2 overs went for 24. It's a tough ask to come back, bowl on the power play. Especially if you're bowling there and bowling to this man. That's gone a long way. Great move from India again with the power play.
Yes, and a move on straight away. You can't ask for something better. Boundary first, and this one, he smacked it over mid-wicket. Gets into such good positions. He's got an eye for dead fish and a tremendous bat speed, as always. This is a big 6. It's landed on the banks way back. This crowd there have to keep their eyes on the ball when this man is batting.
Brian makes the adjustment. Sewag scampers through. Should only be 1. And he can sit at the other end and savour his 106 in one-day internationals.
Yes, it's brought up now the 100 for India in such quick time. 2 sixes by Sewag today and 2 big ones. This the second. Both of one of O'Brien and then one earlier of Thompson.
That's through. That's not behind point, that's in front of point. Whether it's got enough on it, it has. How many times when these Indian batsmen hit the ball, it doesn't get to the boundary? This occasion, no different.
Yes, he's a good player of spin bowling because he's quick on his feet, Gautam Gambhir. He can chip down the track, he's strong off the back foot, pick the length up quickly. There was width on offer. So he's got the placement right. He's got the boundary for the over. Right out of the meat of the bat.
That's not a great start. Might have been a variation in pace. May have been the seamer, may have been a cutter. But it's the line and length where he's paid the price.
Yes, he was looking to hit it a lot straighter against the inside half of the bat. On that occasion, he'd still get a boundary for it with fine leg up. But Thompson has no time here to settle down. What's important is that he should not panic, because there's no doubt Sewag is lining himself up to literally whack every delivery in this over.
This time over cover, over the offside. Not the timing that we've come to see from Vrinder Sewag. Not the pitch shot to stop Stanley Vittoria to field. But not a great proposition. I think your first match for New Zealand, you've been given the role of bowling in the power plays. You rely on subtle changes of pace. But at the other end, it's just pure power.
Yes, he had to reach out for that one. Was again the slower delivery.
Still a little bit in pace, but the same result. I think the slow ball's worked. Sewag is in such good form and those wrists are so strong, he was able to work the ball wider and still get it to the fence for 4.
Yes, it's middle and leg.
Well, he's over cover. Thompson's gone wider. Sewag's adjusted with a casual flick of the bat and just elevates it and eases it over point for 4 more.
Well, this is his favourite shot. Sometimes you feel he can put such deliveries away even in his sleep, especially with the field up, all in the ring. There is no third man, just opening the face of the blade, reaching out at the ball.
Down the ground this time. That'll be 4 more for Vrinder Sewag. 6 off the over from Vittori, 132 without loss. There's no respect. There's an answer to your question, Smithy. Absolutely no respect at all.
No, it's unanimous. Every bowler has got the same peppering. No one's hiding tonight. No one at all is hiding tonight. Kyle Mills is probably feeling quite good at 5 overs, none for 29. There's no respect there at all. It's in the slot, admittedly, but look, flat. Not that high in terms of elevation at all. And a little bit of finesse from Gambhir. Was there to work down the leg side. Fine leg quite wide, and they obliged.
150 up for India. And of course the 150 partnership as well. Leg side, but it's just pad, I believe.
Is it? Is it pad? Rudy Kurtzen's going to say yes. He's going to spoil the party momentarily. But it is 4 more to India. Sewag looks back and says, "You sure?"
He's trying, isn't he? He's trying, Vrinder Sewag. Straight off the pan. Can't claim that. Good try, though.
Boys. Make him wait, boys. Go one, man.
There was no harm to give him the bats. Two balls to go ahead.
Gambhir, and a good quality 52, part of a very good partnership between himself and Vrinder Sewag. 52 deliveries. deliveries, striking at just under 100. Gets his opportunity to open the batting with Sachin Tendulkar injured, and he has obliged and done a terrific job for his team.
Here we go, 97 Sewag. Listen for the roar, Hamilton.
Down the wicket. It's straight in the air. Will he be out? No, he's got it. Good enough. It's gone. It's over the top. And there it is. 100 for Sewag. Stand and applaud, Hamilton. There is your man, Virender Sewag.
I'm going to stand. The hell with it. That's fantastic.
The fastest ODI 100 for India behind Mohammad Azharuddin, Smithy.
Martin Crowe's on his feet. Stephen Fleming's on his feet. Mark Richardson's asleep. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. What a display of hitting.
This time out to mid-wicket.
Well, they've got the V8s here, Dooley, in what, about a month's time or 3 weeks. If they have half as much fun as the crowd have had here, they'll have a great weekend. Brilliant.
Yeah, 17th, 18th, 19th of next month. V8 supercars arrive, and Sewag arrives on that table there. 60 deliveries. 7th fastest in the history of the game of one-day international cricket. End of the over, 165 without loss.
Just sit back, folks. You won't even say anything. Just watch this. Small selection of the Sewag smorgasbord for you to savour, and that is this wagon wheel, which is just, well, it's just gone to all parts of Seddon Park. 4s and 6s, 13 4s, 4 6s, 22 1s, 3 2s. That's how you break them down by colour. But New Zealand really are just black and blue, and bashed up. 7th fastest of all time, 60 balls. And it's just starting to rain a bit. This is the 20th over being bowled, so after this it will be a match. Now Francis Payne is working away. That's 4 more. I don't think they'll cut that off. They would have to be 93 at this stage to win on the Duckworth-Lewis system. 93 for none.
So they're just in front.
Yeah. So at the end of this, she's a game anyway. So unless there's a downpour in the next 5 balls, and New Zealand can hop off so far behind the 8 ball, it doesn't matter.
It's quite steady rain. It is very steady, but I think they'll get through this over, Smithy. I think they'll stay out there.
Yeah, I do too. Daniel Vettori might have a bit of a crack. He's fully aware of the situation here, Vettori, and he's in Gary Baxter's ear. Fully aware of the situation, and it looks like he's going to get his way this time, Daniel Vettori. Gambhir is starting to make his way off, so we still haven't had a game.
No, the good news is we have about to start play again. Black Caps are out on the field. Pales into comparison when Sewag striking at 171.
How's he going to play this? Do you think he's going to try and get himself back and dropped? I think he was dropped by McGlash, and I think there was a genuine edge there, which has gone begging. So he opened up to hit through the offside and then got a touch, Dooley.
Yes, just a little outside edge. Slow ball to start with from Oram. Well, quite a decent outside edge. Hard to catch, hard to pick up. It's gone wide and hit the outside half of the thumb.
So he stepped up into this role, and he's very quickly summed the situation up. Saw his partner was hot at the other end, and I guess you'd do that anyway, batting with Sewag. You'd say, okay, well, we'll give him as much of the strike as I possibly can. That'll take a lot of the pressure off my shoulders to generate a strike rate. I don't think Sewag will ever have a problem generating strike rate. It's just not getting out. It's only his only concern. There he goes. How high has this gone? It's gone very high and over the top once more for 6.
Well, that's almost the back of the bat. If that's what he's got to, we're in for a treat. It's a great way to finish off the over. 188 for the loss.
Didn't time it perfectly, but he doesn't need to.
It's twisted in his hand, but there's still enough timing there, and it's the shortest part of the ground, so it makes its way easily over.
Very much on to what Gambhir is trying to achieve here, and he's very, very tight. It's Guptill there at backward point. He's coming nice and tight to Gambhir to ensure that he can't sneak that single. Ask him to try something slightly different. Hit the ball in front of the wicket. And so he does. He hits it in front of the wicket all right. Hits it splendidly for 4.
He's been playing a conservative role, but he shows that he's got the power as well. Elliott over pitches. Gambhir down the ground. Favourite area for left-handers on the onside. Get the bottom hand, shovel the bottom hand through the ball. Races away for 4.
This is one of the first times I recall Gambhir really opening up. Very early on, maybe in the first over, he came down the wicket, played a stroke, played an aggressive shot. Since then he's been operating in singles. He has hit 6 4s along the way though. There he goes again.
He's not new to this role though. Their record together is very, very good. Opened a lot, so they have an understanding, even though he hasn't been opening. Sachin says, where do you want to bat, or where do you want to bat, Sachin? He said, I'll bat 1 today. And you don't argue with that. So Gambhir, you slide down. So just how far you slide down will depend on what sort of start we get. We've seen him in a number of positions this series, but he's just showing how good an opener he is. And how good a foil he is for Sewag. Very destructive.
Well, he kept sliding in Napier, didn't he? I don't think he even got out to bat. Did he hit that hard or what? But straight at cover. 193 without loss. The road in Auckland, 5th one-day international, live at 1:30 p.m. First ball 2 p.m. on Saturday on Sky Sport 1. That game is sold out, so if you haven't got a ticket, then you better hope you can get yourself in front of a television that shows Sky Sport 1. Plenty of Indian support, and they've been wowed once more by the brilliant Sewag. If it did pitch outside leg stump, it looked like it might have hit him on the full. If it did, it looked a bit leg side-ish anyway. And there's a hint he might have got a little inside edge on this. Not too bad a yell there.
He shook him off. I think we've seen some of the decisions Gary Beck's just made. There's been no shake. It's gone on for a long time. The bowler's always been in with a shout.
He's just thumped that. There might be men out there protecting the boundary. He doesn't care.
Well, it's excitement here. And Cuddle's in the middle for 200 partnership. And why not? Glove tap, Cuddle, and great entertainment. It's a productive area for him. Just go to 6-101, I think it is, and bring up 200 partnership with your good mate down the other end. That's a good reply.
Had to dig that out. Bit of jarring coming through the bat. This one just sat up. And he said, thank you very much. Once again, he didn't get it perfectly, but he's got such quick hands and such a great backlift. Here's the LBW shout. Not the worst yell, you know. And here comes the rain once more. Well, it's been the scourge of the New Zealand cricket season this year. It really has. This season has been punctuated by rain delays through the West Indies tour, now into the Indian tour, and it's very frustrating for all. Let's hope this one passes. Still 19 runs required. And I, for one, would like to see Verinda Sewag knock off those 19 runs because it's highly entertaining stuff. Everyone's had some entertainment, I guess, apart from the New Zealand bowling and the die-hard Kiwi cricket fan.
Just watching the New Zealand boys walk off, I think they'll be pretty happy if they don't come back on.
Right, well, we can update you on the situation, and India have won this match because they will not be able to get back out onto the playing area.
Just a couple of little stats to throw in here. That this is the first time India have ever won a one-day series in New Zealand. And as we look at that scorecard in the background, that 201 for none is the highest ever unbroken first wicket partnership to win.